You know, there's this one comment that's been really bugging me ever since I made that Happy Like a Wall video. Vocals Unleashed said I can't make a high quality commentary video. They even said I should just watch some other channels that expose things and learn from them. No. You know what? This one's for you, Vocals. This one's dedicated to you.
I be tryna work on my mental, cause my mental off. I keep losing money by giving, I'm just tryna see him win. I be really in my feelings, but I just...
There's a lot of controversial games out there. Whether it's bad parenting due to the creator being a pet, whether it's Yandere Simulator for the same exact reason as bad parenting, whether it's Manhunt for its extreme and brutal violence, whether it's this and a little bit of that, there are countless controversial games out there. The game I'm going to be talking about is called... This is a long-ass title. The Coffin of Andy and Leyley. Sweet Home Alabama. This game is a single-player experience which falls under the genres of adventure and psychological horror. The game takes place in a dystopian world in which two rat bastard siblings named Andy, also known as Andrew, and Leyley, also known as Ashley, commit various crimes in an attempt to survive in said dystopian world. The game is presented from a top-down point of view, in which the player, you, are tasked with playing as those rat bastard siblings in which you solve puzzles to progress through the game. You are also able to make choices in which influence the game's future outcomes. First of all, you got Andrew, the most stereotypical, emo boy looking motherfucker, pimple face ridden teenage boy with a suicidal mindhead ass. Cause tonight will be the night that I will fall for you. And then you have Leyley, and my god, if there's something off about this art style, and the fact that it's a female, then you know all the gooners are gonna be down bad for her. When I lose control, it's only cause I miss you. Please forgive me. Sweet Home Alabama. What makes this game controversial? Maybe it's a blatant depiction of murder, or maybe the blatant depiction of cannibalism. It's actually a bit more than just that. If we pass the Jeffrey Dahmer references, then we land into sex offense territory. This game has massive amounts of incest elements sprinkled throughout the gameplay. Sweet Home Alabama. In the midst of this fucked up community, the blatant depictions of incest between the two siblings, Andy and Leyley, is called Gravecest. In other words, because the community secretly knows how nasty it is to use the other word, they came up with the key word for Andy's and Leyley's relationship. Let me tell you this right now. In the country that I am currently in, and that you are possibly in, incest is criminalized in all 50 states. What does that mean? Well, not only does that mean that having intimate relationships with close blood relatives is heavily frowned upon, it's also very illegal, and a criminal offense. Oh, but it's just a little harmless crime. I'm sure kissing your sister in sexual ways is the least of anyone's worry. No, we're not doing this. There's something that I left out on blatant incest. Incest is considered a severe sex offense. What does that mean? It means that if you're caught doing any of that nasty shit, then you'll be placed as a registered sex offender. In other words, Andy and Leyley would be totally fucked over and placed as registered sex offenders. Basically, this whole community is completely content in making two fictional characters sex offenders. The creator of this game is equally fucked as well. This could have been a normal indie game if it didn't have to feel the creator's disgusting fetish for incest. I think the people in the community that support this game were equally just as fucked as the game's creator. I mean, this is incest, without a doubt. And it's very obvious when it comes to reminding you that this game has incest elements sprinkled in. Here's the funny thing. If you were to take this game and implement it into the real world, nobody will look at it the same. Just because this is a game doesn't mean it shouldn't be frowned upon as well. The incest in this game is very obvious, and incest in the real world is very illegal and very frowned upon. That's the reality. If you were to put this game into the real world, nobody will look at it the same. Nobody would even try to defend it, because incest is gross. Oh, but maybe this game has some redeeming qualities, you know? Maybe Leyley was one of the best things that could have came out of this game. And to be 100% honest, I can't doubt that. They didn't have to make her this bad. This is not meant to be like a gooner portion of the video, but holy shit, they didn't have to make her this down bad. They didn't have to make her this bad to the bone. It's just a shame that she comes from a game that is pretty fucking disgusting. But oh, Leyley, why do you have to originate from a horrible game? You're so
Sweet
beautiful.
home Alabama.
Leyley.
Sweet home Alabama. That's incest. That's incest. And I've tried to ignore this game, but it keeps coming back like the plague. Don't try to forget that this game is about incest and misery at its best. I'll just close my eyes and try to forget all about it. Ooh.